Welcome back to Josh Trade Wars, and I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and really sorry about that. About trading. And today is the mind of a successful trader. You need to think like a successful trader in order to be a successful trader. Whatever you think comes out into the world. Now, if you want to be a successful trader, you have to think you're a successful trader. So let me teach you how to think like a successful trader. You have to have that mindset of a successful person slash day trader. Because if a day trader is a successful person, and a successful person is a successful day trader. Now, why most 97 to 99% of traders fail when trying to day trade? And that's actually a proven fact, a proven statistic. 97 to 99% of day traders fail when trying to day trade. You can look that up if you want. Pause the video, look it up real quick. It's actually proven. And the answer is simple. They just quit. Or actually, I forgot to put this in. They only have one of three of the most important things. But the more basic answer, or the more true answer, I guess, would be it's because they quit. And let me get over. I'll get over why they quit in a minute. But first, a successful day trader slash person. Day traders are successful people because of their mindset. Exactly like a successful person in any kind of field. The best day traders aren't lucky. They're built. They master discipline, patience, and emotional control, just like that of a person who wants to make it in life. They stick to their plan, adapt fast, and treat every loss as a lesson. Their edge isn't just in charts and numbers, but in sharp focus, resilience, and habits that keep their mind clear and strong, both in and out of the market. They never give up. This is ultimate what separates the rich from the broke. Now, this is what helps you become a successful day trader and person. Because if you're a successful person, you're also a successful day trader. And being a successful person means having these having to master discipline, patience, emotional control, but not just like I said, not just in the market, but outside of it too. They stick to their plan no matter what, adapt fast, and treat every loss as a lesson. So if you have a loss and you don't learn from it, you're gonna repeat that same mistake. But if you have a loss and you learn from that mistake may never happen again. And that's learning, that's adapting, that's growing. Being a successful person is about growing, not staying the same, but being better every single day. Now, back to quitting. The reason traders quit, 99% of traders quit, is because they lose money in the market, or they just simply give up because they lose money in the market. So if you treat every loss, if you don't treat every loss as a lesson and just get emotional, you're not learning. But when you do lose, because when you lose that amount of money, you need to treat it as a lesson and why you lost that money, so you can learn from it. And that's what quitters do. That's what quitters don't do. They don't learn, and they just simply quit. Now, you have to simply lean into discomfort. This is what ultimately helps you grow. Leaning into discomfort is essential for traders because it builds discipline, resilience, and emotional control, like we said. The uneasy moments, taking a loss, resisting overtrading, or sticking to a plan are what sharpens skills and creates consistency. By embracing discomfort instead of avoiding it, traders grow stronger, more adaptable, and better equipped for long-term success. This is ultimately the 1%. Taking a loss, resisting overtrading, and sticking to a plan. Like I said, it's proven. It's proven that the 97 to 99% of traders who fail have a hard time taking a loss, don't resist overtrading, they overtrade, and they don't stick to their plan. This is what makes most of people. So if you want to be the 1%, you have to be leaning into discomforts. You have to lean into the discomfort of taking a loss. Lean into the discomfort of resisting overtrading. Lean into the discomfort of sticking to your plan, because you will not want to. You will not want to take that loss. You will not want to resist overtrading. You will not want to stick to your plan. It's all emotion and mind. The mind and the emotions are connected. So you have to be consistent, sharpen your skills, and create this consistency of leaning into discomfort, embracing discomfort instead of avoiding it. Discomfort is where you grow. Traders grow more, stronger, more adaptable, and better, and equipped for long-term success by leaning into discomfort. So lean into discomfort to grow better. Now, what makes a bad trader? The 97 to 99% of trader. I'll explain. This is more deeper. A bad trader is ruled by emotion, not discipline. They chase hype, overtrade, ignore risk, and gamble without a real plan. Remember, trading without a plan is essentially gambling. There's like no difference between it. But with a plan, it's what separates it. When losses come, they blame the market instead of themselves, repeating the same mistakes. This is why 97 to 99% fail. They crave quick wins, can't handle discomfort, like we said, and lack the patience to master the craft. Trading is a craft, it's an art, and if you can't master it, you can't be in it. Instead of treating trading like a skill, which it is, they treat it like a casino, and the market always punishes gamblers. Casinos always punish gamblers. The casino, yes, some people can get lucky. It's proven that some traders can get lucky, yes, but you can rely on luck. You cannot. I do not rely on luck. In my personal opinion, I don't believe in luck. Luck is not a real thing. I believe in being blessed, but luck, I do not believe. It's just no. It's what brings people down. If I'm gonna rely on luck, no. So I simply will not just believe in that at all. And so I rely on my plan, strategy, and mindset. So you cannot be these 97 to 99% of traders. They rely only on luck and just want quick wins. You cannot win quick with the market. Maybe you there's it's like a less than a 1% chance. You can get lucky, yes, but we want to build long-term success. This is what helps us sustain us for a big amount of our lives, maybe even for the rest of our lives. So we have to start small, grow each time. A person can't build their body when working out in just a week. They have to build over time. It takes a year, sometimes two, sometimes even three, even more. But they have to keep coming every day. Trading is like working out. You build it every single day, little by little, and you will notice the difference day after day. You won't notice the difference day after day after day. You will notice it after a month, after 2 months, for 3 months. It takes a while, but that separates the craving for quick wins. You have to win slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Small steps matter when building discipline. Discipline. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline lasts. It's just proven. It builds in small steps, following your plan, cutting losses, and waiting for the right setup. Those tiny choices stack up into unshakable consistency. In trading, it's not the hype or the rush that wins, it's the discipline. The disciplines beat motivation every time, and it's what separates the few who succeed from the many who fail. Discipline is having that mindset, stopping those emotions from controlling you, because they will try to control you. You're all about emotions. You lean into love by your emotions. You lean into money by your emotions, because you see money and be like, "Whoa, my gosh, I'm feeling this urge, this rush to get that money." But you have to be disciplined, and being disciplined is using your mind, not your emotion. So when you master the mind by building small steps, you can do that. It's You can build emotion by waking up at an early time, by doing your bed in the morning, or organizing or cleaning your room. Start small, but just do it consistently. That's what builds discipline, and you need discipline. So you cannot. I tell you this. You cannot get it over a week. You need to get it over time, maybe a month or two. Just keep it consistent. That's all what matters. And well, actually, that's it. But start small and then grow. You can't just pick up a big log and just carry it. You have to start with sticks. Then, once your arm is strong enough to carry those sticks, you grab more and more and more and more until you carry that big log. But I guarantee you that big log won't come anytime soon. Just be smart in building your trading plan. No. Be smart. Yes, be smart in building your trading plan, but be smart into being a successful trader. If this is what you really want, you have to be smart and strong and able to handle your losses, and just many more other things we talked about, like leading into discomfort and being a successful person. And the most important thing I would say is to not quit. But yeah, that's it for today. It's actually good to be back. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, please like, comment, subscribe. Keep me in the algorithm so you can see more of me and I can teach more to other people. This is my dream. This is what I want to do. And yeah, it's good to be back. I'm Josh Trade Wars. I'll see you next time. Peace.